Well, hey YouTube, welcome back to our channel, USA to Philippines Life. Today we're talking earthquakes, floods, wildfires, COVID, you name it. Everything seems to be going on, and let's talk about it. Stick around. Alright, welcome back. Listen, before I even start, I just hope wherever you are in the world, wherever you're watching, that you're safe, you're healthy, and I hope you stay that way, and your family, your friends. It's real important. The world's just getting a little crazy right now. Just this morning, this morning our time, not sure the exact timing it happened. It says on my computer here that it was 6.7 earthquake, 21 miles from Puerto Galera, Oriental Mindoro, Philippines. It says July 23rd, 4:48 p.m. So I don't know, it doesn't sound right to me at the time. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But I know we woke up this morning, and that was the news that we got here, being Saturday, the 24th of July. So yeah, that seemed like it was quite a shaker. I know, heard from some people who were there, and yeah, they definitely reporting that it was quite a shaker. But it just got me to thinking this morning that man, it's just the last week or two has just been nuts. I mean, first the Delta variant, COVID-19. I mean, just when we thought that COVID was in the retreat, and I know folks like myself and my wife, a lot of other people looking to go back to the Philippines, take a trip back, those of us who can take advantage of the Balikbayan program, and basically, we could go now if we're able to deal with the 2-week quarantine, which is kind of nuts because my wife and I are both healthcare workers and we're both vaccinated. But be that as it may, we don't have unlimited time, so we're not able to go. But you're watching things get better, and you're hoping and hoping that they're gonna reduce the quarantine time, and looks like people are getting vaccinated. And then all of a sudden this Delta variant starts doing its thing. I know here, I've talked about it in a previous video, here in New Jersey, our numbers are going up too. They're talking about bringing back the mask mandate. I mean, everybody, a lot of people still everywhere wearing a mask here. I don't know, it's that kind of state here. It's a very liberal state, New Jersey. There's a whole political spin to it, which I don't get into on my channel. But yeah, everybody's kind of still wearing a mask. I keep one with me wherever I go. I don't tend to wear them outside. If I'm in close quarters with people, obviously, or businesses have posted on their doors, masks required. But at this point, the state law, the governor is saying it's up to the businesses whether they want to require you wearing a mask. I know in the Philippines, you guys are still wearing the mask and the face shield. Man, that's got to be a bummer, but it is what it is. So, with that, listen, get vaccinated, encourage others to get vaccinated, because that's the only thing that's going to, push this back. And at this point, when things open up, they open up. So, but just to talk about some of these other things, I mean, we've got the flooding around the world. It's just unbelievable. Germany, China, The scenes in China, the flooding, which is crazy. If you've seen some of those, some of the video out of China, it's just frightening. People in subway cars, like waist high, and the water outside the train is even higher than that. Kind of scary. Europe, like I said, Germany, the flooding, and then you've got. I heard there was some flooding in Russia. Catastrophic flooding. And just a word on the flooding. I know, again, people like to get political with this whole climate change thing. I'm not going to get too political. I am going to say my opinion of climate change is, Mike, do you think climate change is real? Yes. What I think is causing it will probably differ from what a lot of other people might think. I don't think it's all due to human activity. I think it's more natural. I think it's naturally occurring. I think the world, it goes through, for millions of years, it's been going through these cycles of heating and cooling, volcanoes, volcanism. Listen, they're active right now. We all know that. The volcanoes are active. They belch all kinds of stuff up into the atmosphere. You don't think that affects the environment, the climate? It does. That's like the world's thermostat. So, does human activity, do I think human activity plays a role in all of the climate change? I heard somebody use the analogy of a chocolate chip cookie. And the chocolate chips represent the different aspects that contribute to climate change. And human activity maybe is one chocolate chip or a half a chocolate chip. So that's what I think. Again, I don't like to get political. I'm not going to get drawn into any political debates in the comments, although you're welcome and encouraged to comment. That's fine. So just that we've touched on that. We've also got on a word on the flooding. I just read something interesting on CBS in the US here, talking about the moon's wobble. So apparently the moon has some kind of wobble to it. The headline says, and I'll post this link, NASA, moon wobble in orbit may lead to record flooding on Earth. Now this went out on July 15th. So every coast in the U.S. is facing rapidly increasing high tide floods. NASA says this is due to a wobble in the moon's orbit, working in tandem with climate change fueling rising sea levels. So, I mean, there you have it. There's another chocolate chip. That's a big chocolate chip. That's the Earth playing, the moon playing on the Earth, and we all know the tides are controlled by the moon. So, like I said, I don't think getting crazy and then making it a divisively political issue is the smart thing for anybody to do with this climate change. And that's as far as I'm going with that. We're going to talk about these wildfires now. The wildfires are crazy. And again, that's, apparently there's some fires in Russia and in the U.S., northwest U.S., the wildfires are nuts right now. I mean, I talked about it in my last video. We're on the East Coast here, but I'm, a couple minutes from New York City, from Manhattan here in New Jersey, and we're about as far away from those fires as you can get on the U.S. mainland. Yet, I woke up one morning and there was smoke in the atmosphere above us from the fires over there. I thought that was pretty incredible. So we're just talking these wildfires, and then again, that's due to a lack of rainfall. Again, the weather's affected, climate change. There's a whole thing over out on the West Coast with their water management as well, and the forestry. What's going on in that's a whole other onion that you could peel and see why. But I can remember all these fires going on all my life. It just seems to be they're more frequent and more severe. So yeah, the earthquakes seem to be happening more frequently. We see those big one in the Philippines. You know, and then we can just cap it all up with a lot of political unrest around the world. Most recently, the Cubans took to the streets. You know, they're pretty much pushing back against communism. So, I mean, hey, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. My thoughts for everybody, just hang in there. Better days are coming. That's all we can do. One day at a time. It's a lot to take in. You know, you do like I did today and you just kind of look and tick off the list. You know, COVID-19 Delta variant, the flooding around the world, the wildfires, earthquakes, volcanoes. It's a lot. There's a lot of things happening at once. So, you know, I just wanted to take a look at that. I mean, I know, you know, it's easier to look at all of this and get crazy, but I think we all need to take a deep breath and try to keep our sunny side up during these crazy times, man. They're crazy times. So just take care of each other and take care of yourselves. Just hang in there. Better days are coming. But I just wanted to get on here today and just kind of, for my, even if anybody watches it, I just wanted to vent a little bit because it's a bit much, and that's what I did. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, if you give it a like, I'd be grateful. If you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed, we'd appreciate it if you consider subscribing today, and perhaps share some of the content. I know some of the content that my wife and I do is kind of fun. If you'd be so kind, we'd greatly appreciate it. But we're really thankful that you're here. We're thankful you watched the video. And so stay well, stay blessed. Thanks for stopping by, and we will see you soon in the next one. So take care. God bless.